Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Nur Shazlina binti Muhammad Sah, metric number S50502. The company that I chose is Pristine Offshore Sdn Bhd. Pristine Offshore Sdn Bhd is located at Selangor and incorporated on 20th February 2014. The nature of business is providing offshore and ship management services and other related services. Before the ethical problem happened, the company have never been convicted to any offense. Second question, explain what happened with questionable ethics. Pristine Offshore Sdn Bhd, an offshore vessel company, was charged under the newly gazetted Section 17A of the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission (MACC) Act 2009 because this company was involved in bribery. Pristine Offshore is the first company was charged with this new provision of the Act. The Pristine Offshore's former director, which is Chu Ban Ban, was also charged under Section 16BA of MACC Act 2009 because intentionally giving a bribe of RM321,350 to the third party, which is Mazrin Ramli, COO of Dilium Primera Sdn Bhd. Third question, was there any alleged illegal activity? Yes, it is bribery. This illegal activity involving two parties, which are Pristine Offshore and Dilium Primera. This company gave RM321,350 as a reward to Dilium Primera because the company helped Pristine Offshore to get a subcontract from Petronas. This offense happened between 29 June to 14 October 2020 at Kirara Niaga 3 Puchong. If convicted, Pristine will pay a fine of not less than 10 times the amount of the bribe, or RM1 million ringgit, whichever is higher. While for Chu Ban Ban, if found guilty, he may imprison not exceeding 20 years and a fine not less than 5 times the value of the bribe, or 10,000 ringgit, whichever is higher under Section 24. Next, identify possible alternative solution. The first one is make an anti-bribery and anti-corruption policy. The management and staff will be engaged in the policy while doing their responsibility in Pristine Offshore. The policy will be a guideline in the company to prevent any misleading in the company, such as what is and what is not acceptable in the company, whether want to accept all kind of gifts from third parties or not, and etc. Second, whistleblowing policy. Whistleblowing policy will be beneficial for the employees in the company. It is because if there is any wrongdoing that they saw, they can go and report immediately as they are concerned. Also, the whistleblower will feel safe because it will remain anonymous and provides confidentiality. All information that whistleblower provided will be taken seriously by the law under the Whistleblower Protection Act 2010. Third, creating anti-bribery culture. To create this culture, the top-level management and staff need to be transparent. Transparent means being honest in each of the work that they do, including in the communication. Other than that, Pristine Offshore can provide basic training to the board members and employees, such as provide an understanding of bribery, what is the impact if one of them is convicted in bribery. From that, it will raise awareness among them. Fifth question, analyze the consequences for each alternative. First, anti-bribery and anti-corruption policy. Having this kind of policy, the company will have clear protocols and also guidelines on how to avoid any misconduct activity in the company. Also, the organization will have a good quality of ethical conduct. Second, whistleblowing policy. There will be a positive and negative impact. For the positive impact, the first one is exposing unethical behavior that happen in the company. Second, have legal protection for the whistleblower according to the Whistleblower Protection Act 2010. While for the negative impact, the first one is can give a bad image to the company. Second, the employees might do false report or slander for their personal interests. The third, anti-bribery culture. This alternative is hard to do because it involves humans. It is quite a challenge to create a culture in an organization without proper guidelines. Pristine Offshore may create an anti-bribery culture in the organization, but maybe it will not last long. To create this culture, the company needs a policy or guideline to be followed. In my opinion, the best possible alternative solution is make an anti-bribery and anti-corruption policy in the company. Pristine Offshore can create an anti-bribery and anti-corruption handbook where they can set up their policy, which comprises of what they should do and not do, the offenses related to receiving or giving bribes, a guideline for conflict of interest, falsifying documents, and kickbacks. Pristine Offshore can take Top Glove as an example to establish this handbook. Top Glove is the best example of an anti-bribery company because they became the first private company that was certified with ISO 37001 called 2016 LPMS in November 2017. That's all from me. Thank you.